Good morning students. We are back to numericals in the chapter solutions. In the previous session we have solved the 3 to 4 problems based on mass percentage, molality and molarity. Today we will be seeing the remaining problems. Problem number 1. They have asked us to find the amount of benzoic acid, that is C6H5COOH as benzoic acid. They have asked us to calculate how much amount of benzoic acid will be present if 250 ml of it is prepared in 0.15 mole per liter of solution in methanol. So my solute is benzoic acid and my solution is methanol here. I have to calculate the amount. What is amount? Amount is nothing but mass. So what is the formula for molarity? Molarity is number of moles of the solute by volume of the solution in a liter. What is number of moles of the solute? It is nothing but mass per molar mass. Okay. Now, since I have to calculate mass of the solute, I need to take this numerator. Mass is equal to molarity into volume of solution into molar mass. You know the formula for benzoic acid, which is C6H5COOH. So we can calculate easily the molar mass because we know the values for carbon, hydrogen. How many carbon atom present? Here 6, here 1 7, so 7 into 12. How many hydrogen atom present? 5 plus 1 6. How many oxygen present? So 2 into 16. So what is the molar mass of the benzoic acid? It is 122 grams. Okay. Now, since in the problem I am supposed to calculate the volume of the solution, which is already provided in the problem as 250 ml, I need to convert this milliliter to liter. So I have divided by 1000. So I have got the answer as 0.25. So what is molarity, which is given in the problem, that is moles per liter. So I have taken that. I have substituted in the formula molarity 0.15. What is the volume of the solution which I have calculated? It is 0.25. Then what is the molar mass which I have calculated? It is 122. So when I multiply, I have got the amount of benzoic acid required. Okay then. So in the problem they have asked us to calculate the amount. Amount is nothing but mass. So what is the formula to calculate mass? Mass is nothing but molarity into volume of solution into molar mass. This formula I have derived from the molarity formula. Okay. Coming to the second problem, I am supposed to calculate what is the mole fraction of benzene. What is the formula to calculate mole fraction? Mole fraction is equal to number of moles of a component divided by number of moles of all the components present in the solution. So, they have given in the problem 30% by mass in CCl4. 30% of mass of benzene is present in CCl4. Since it is percentage, then mass is 100 grams. From 100 grams, your 30 gram is nothing but your mass of benzene. And what will be the mass of the solvent? It should be 100 minus 30, that is 70 grams is nothing but your mass of CCl4. Okay, now you have to calculate the number of moles of benzene required. Number of moles, what is the formula for number of moles? It is mass by molar mass. What is the mass of benzene? It is 30 grams. Divided by what is the molar mass of benzene? How many carbon atoms is present in benzene? 6 carbon atoms. So 6 into 12. How many hydrogen atom is present? 6. So 6 into 1, 6. So mass is 30 grams divided by molar mass 78. I have calculated the number of moles of benzene done. Now, what is the number of moles present in CCl4? Mass by molar mass. What is the mass of CCl4? Which I have subtracted from 100. So, I have got the answer as 70. So, 70 gram is nothing but mass. How to calculate mass of CCl4? I mean molar mass. Carbon, how many carbon atom present in CCl4? 1. So, 1 into 12. How many chlorine atom present? 4. What is its value? 35.5. So 4 into 35.5, 142. When I sum up, I have got the molar mass as 154. So I know the number of moles of benzene. I know the number of moles of CCl4. Now substitute in the formula. What is the formula? Mole of component divided by number of moles of all the components. Done. So number of moles of benzene divided by number of moles of benzene plus number of moles of CCl4. I have calculated the moles of benzene, I have calculated the moles of CCl4. I need to supply, then I will be getting the answer. Yes. Yeah. Moving to the third problem. In the third problem, they have given mole fraction as 6.56 into 10 power minus 2 grams. They have given the pressure value as 1 bar. they have asked us to calculate the partial pressure. We have already seen in this chapter what is Henry's law. What is Henry's law? Partial pressure of any gas is directly proportional to the mole fraction. Since it is Henry's law, I will be introducing the constant Kh, which is nothing but Henry's constant. Even we have seen about Raoult's law. Raoult's law is nothing but a special case of Henry's law. So, what is partial pressure? Partial pressure of a gas is directly proportional to mole fraction. This is your constant. Okay. Now, I have to calculate, from this I need to calculate what is mole fraction. So, mole fraction is equal to Kh into P. It is provided in the problem the value of mole fraction. So, I have written the mole fraction. I need to calculate this Henry's constant. Pressure is given as 1 atmospheric pressure. So, from this calculate Kh, where Kh is equal to 6.56 into 10 power minus 2 into 1 bar. So, I have got the value of Henry's constant. Now, the second case will be, if my solution has this much gram of ethane, what will be the partial pressure? Now, derive partial pressure from the formula. We have already seen what is partial pressure. Now, I have to calculate what is P. So, P is equal to M by Kh, right? Kh I have already calculated. So, what is your P value? P value is nothing but 5 into 10 power minus 2 gram, which is because in the second case of the problem they have provided the value of they have provided the value of M. Okay. Now I have calculated the value of Kh, so I have written the value of Kh. I need to calculate my partial pressure, so I have written this P. So from the equation derive P. What is P? P is equal to, from this equation what is P? P is equal to M by Kh. What is P? P is equal to M by Kh. What is the value of M, which is provided in the problem as 5 into 10 power minus 2 grams divided by what is Kh, which I have calculated 6.56. So, I have got my value of partial pressure. Moving to the second problem, a solution is prepared by dissolving 30 grams of non-volatile solute in 90 gram of pure water. They have given the value of vapor pressure as 2.8 pascals at 298 Kelvin, and they have given a case at 198 Kelvin the pressure of pure water as 364 kPa. I need to calculate what is the molar mass of the solute. We know about Raoult's law for non-volatile solutes. So what is the formula? Pa minus P by P dash A. What is Pa? It is nothing but partial vapor pressure of component. When not is there, then it is for pure component. What is the pure component? Pure component is nothing but water. Is equal to Wb by Mb into Ma by Wa, where Wb and Wa is nothing but weight of component A, B, and Ma and Mb is nothing but molecular weight of the component A and B. So I need to substitute the values. What is Pa? The pressure of the pure component, what is the value? It is 3.64. Done. Minus. What is the pressure of the pure component? It is 2.8. Divided by, I have written the pressure of the pure component. I have substituted the value for the partial pressure of component A and the partial pressure of pure water. What is the weight of component B? It is given as 30 grams. So I have written. I need to calculate this. So Mb into, what is the molecular weight of component A, which is nothing but 18 grams. This is nothing but water's thing. H2O. So 2 into 1, oxygen 1 into 16, which is nothing but 18. Divided by what is Wa? It is 90 grams. Okay. So when you substitute the values, I'll be getting as 26 grams per mole, which is nothing but your molecular weight of component B. So I have substituted the formula of Raoult's law, which is for non-volatile solutes. I have calculated the molecular weight of the component B. Yes. Yeah. The last problem, we have to calculate the temperature at which the solution will freeze. We need to calculate the temperature at which a solution is going to freeze. Provided they have given the molecular weight of glucose as 54 grams, this much amount of glucose is dissolved in 250 grams of water, and they have given the freezing point, that is your constant freezing point constant value they have given as 1.86 kilogram per mole per kg. So we should know what is the formula of glucose. What is the formula for glucose? It is C6H12O6. So from C6H12O6, I need to calculate the molecular mass. You know, 6 into 12 and H is C6H12. So 12 into 1, 12. O is 6. So 6 into 12. So in that way I have substituted and I have calculated the molar mass of glucose as 180 grams per mole. I have calculated molar mass. What about the mass? Mass is provided in the problem as 54 grams. So mass is given and I have calculated the molar mass. Okay. Now what about the mass of water, which is nothing but your weight of component A? It is also provided in the problems as 250 gram. Done. And what is what is the constant of freezing point? It is 1.86 provided in the problem. So I have to calculate the depression in the freezing point. What is the formula for calculating depression in the freezing point? It is nothing but constant for freezing point into WB into 1000 divided by molecular weight of component B into molecular weight of component E. Okay. I know the value of Kf from the problem. I have substituted it. I know the weight of the component provided in the problem as 54 into 1000 divided by what is the molecular weight which I have calculated, the molar mass of glucose from the formula C6H12O6 I have calculated as 180 grams into what is the weight which is given 250. Okay. When I substitute the value, I have got the answer as 2.23. What they have asked in the problem, they have asked the temperature at which the solution will freeze. Generally, what is the freezing point of water? It is nothing but 0 degrees. So, subtract your value from 0 degree, I will be getting minus 2.23 degrees Celsius. So, this is the temperature at which my solution will freeze. Okay. So, till now in the chapter solutions, we have covered numericals based on mole fraction, based on molarity, based on molality, based on mass percentage. Then depression in the freezing point we have seen. Then we have seen in vapor pressure. So remaining, there are two concepts we need to cover the numericals. One will be regarding your vapor pressure, that is supplying the value CRT, osmotic pressure, where pi is equal to CRT, and elevation of boiling point formula. There are two problems remaining in the numericals which is remaining in the chapter. One is elevation in the boiling point. Hope you all remember the formula. Instead of delta TF, what is the boiling point? Delta TB, correct? Instead of KF, what I will write? KB. Okay, this will be the second problem based on elevation in the boiling point. So, one more problem. And what is your osmotic pressure? Pi, which is equal to CRT. So, if we cover these two concepts, then numericals and chapter solutions will be covered. We will be seeing that in the next session. Thank you.